Hello everyone, and welcome to Travel Eorzea, a series that explores the beautiful world of Final Fantasy XIV through the lens of its players. My name is Alex, and on today's episode, we'll be exploring Mor Dhona with Thomas Silverstar from Faerie, as he tells us why it's his favorite place in A Realm Reborn.
To me, this zone, it's kind of the place where my real love for the game began, because it's one of the final areas in A Realm Reborn you get to experience. In fact, I think it is the last new area you go into. And when I got there, I saw the way the area looked, I saw the scenery, I saw the impact on where I was in the story, and I fell in love with it. I could not stop coming back there every time I played it. It's kind of like a home, because back when A Realm Reborn was on, this was the kind of end game area where people would congregate. But even after that, I ended up finding myself coming back here a lot of times just because I wanted to look at the scenery or I wanted to listen to the music. The thing I really like about Mor Dhona in particular is the dichotomy between man versus nature and technology versus nature. You got part of the land that is focused heavily on civilizations or groups that are heavy in technology. The enemies are technology. There's structures built for technological-based situations within the game. And then you have the other half of Mor Dhona, which is more based off fallout from nature fighting that technology, fighting man. You've got an entire section of Mor Dhona that's been completely corrupted and structurally damaged all over the place. The colorscape is completely different. It has more of a crystallized tone to it. And then you have the other part of the area, which is more like a worn-down, swampy area with metal structures and various robots and machines strutted about. And it's kind of just the nature of the two of them together that really puts the entire area and the better part, lack of a better word, the game itself into perspective. Actually, in the city proper, there's an area in the city where you have to kind of climb up a couple of sets of stairs and then kind of maneuver a way around the upper parts of the area. But if you get into this one alcove, you actually get a view of the Crystal Tower from a pretty healthy distance, but at night in particular, you get to see how well it glows, and depending on how the weather is and how the sky is, it can look just absolutely beautiful. One of the areas I really like in Mor Dhona is all the way in the 8 sentinels. If you go all the way to the end of that area, it gives you an up-close view of the Crystal Tower and the area surrounding it, and it's a kind of vast area, but you get a great sense of scope with it, and you get to see how magnificent the tower looks, and the area itself, you kind of get a sense of what happened in that area and how foreboding it is almost. Every time I turn off the game when I finish for a day, the majority of the time I end up coming back to Mor Dhona and just leaving it here so I can leave in Mor Dhona and then come back to Mor Dhona.